Guys, welcome into December 28th. How you doing? Hope everybody's doing great. Let's see what's on tap for today. Next week we will be doing the astrology group. This week I don't have any lives because of the holidays, but we will be doing the astrology group. And January I'm really dedicating it to beginners. Okay, if you really have no idea what to do about your astrology or how to figure out how things affect you or anything like that, jump on to my astrology group. I do have a class, Beginners Astrology, that I will be giving everyone. I've already given it to the people that are in the astrology crew right now, and so you'll get that too. Pathfinders starting late in January. I will be starting my my project next year, which is all about intuition, trusting your intuition. So if you want to jump on a Pathfinders or the astrology group, the link is in the description box below. Let's get cracking, McCracken. Okay, so what is going on for you? Growth. Ooh, past life. Message, and I did see this, so I'm taking it. Divine Feminine. There's a twin flame overtone to this. So let me just say this to you. If you ever see a twin flame reading, you have masculine and feminine inside you. So whether we're not really necessarily talking about a romantic relationship, twin flame is something that people believe is super duper romantic, but it's much more about growth than love or sex or anything like that. But it does bring up past life messages for us. It does bring our divine feminine and divine masculine into balance. That is really the goal of twin flame. And it's also about more and more people need to be raising their vibration, raising their consciousness on this planet, because we are dealing with a lot of darkness. And it's not just because it's winter in the Northern Hemisphere, let me tell you that. So let's see where we go with this reading today. Let's see where we go. I just saw the Ten of Swords. So something is clearly over, and there's a need for you to look at it to get growth. I'm not getting that that's a twin flame. I feels like a relationship pattern is over. A relationship pattern is over. It's 222 as I'm doing this. Let's see. Oh, look at that. And another 2. All right, 2 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are embarking on a new relationship after an old one is done. The 8 of Cups and the Justice card. I keep seeing this. Transcendence, moving towards love, Wheel of Fortune. This is fated and destined. I do think it starts off a little small and then it grows. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. It might even start off with an apology. I don't know, of some kind. Like maybe this has taken a really long time, or maybe other people were involved. Definitely in twin flames, we talk a lot about how a lot of twin flames find their twin flame when they're married, or the other person is married, the twin is married, and you're like, how is that possible? But not every set of twin flames is meant to be married to each other. But however, they are meant to be in union in this life. Okay. And 5D union, union in the spiritual realm is really the goal. Okay. It's not necessarily the physical union, although has some relevancy in terms of your body chemistry and also what you're doing here on earth with your mission and purpose. But it almost feels to me like this might be a union of souls in the 5D. So I might be tapping into a group of twin flames that are either going through a divorce or their partner is going through a divorce, and they're kind of patiently waiting for the new beginning to happen. Okay. So what's showing up here? The Knight of Pentacles, very slow. Ooh, and then the Chariot, fast. Slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast. Okay, this is annoying. That's kind of annoying, right? Like the Virgo energy and then the Cancer energy. The energy of dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's, and the Cancer energy of venturing forward in victory. I do feel like once the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, this twin is going to drive toward the divine feminine. So there's literally drive, like get in a car and drive. Okay. And I see this like message for the divine feminine here. This is a message for the divine feminine. Now, Six of Pentacles, there's the Empress, there's Divine Feminine, the Death card, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So there's a bit of stuck here. Okay, I do think the Divine Masculine is coming toward the feminine with passion. And there's after some kind of ending or during some kind of ending that they're having. All right, what is the, and then look at this, Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. There's, I mean, I don't know if arguing is quite the right word, but there's definitely a sense of like, okay, I don't know my way out of this. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different here since this seems to be like a twin flame story. First of all, I'm going to clarify this Death card. So change and transformation happening. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Truth, Six of Cups, past life message. Again, past life message. Hanged Man. I feel like the masculine may say to the feminine that they are either stuck or they don't know, like but here's the deal. They're really restricting themselves. I think they don't know how to take the next step. Okay. And I think there's a sense of like, you and me against the world, or this divine masculine feeling like everybody's against them. A little bit victim-y. This is the lower octave of the Devil card. A little bit victim-y, okay? Like, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. Or, I'm stuck in a tree. I don't know what to do. Eight of Swords. What's that about? Okay. The Nine of Wands. This is not news. Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So okay. So you may or may not know this, but the Divine Feminine is the spiritual partner, spiritual leader. And the masculine is the physical partner, the physical leader. So in terms of physicality, it's the masculine that must do the leading, but the masculine would never do any leading if there wasn't that spiritual connection. Okay. They may not really be aware of it all that much, but it's definitely something that the feminine is aware of. So let's do something a little different. I'm going to get some cards for the masculine and cards for the feminine. This does feel a little bit like we've got to strike some kind of balance between a physical relationship and a spiritual relationship. I think this is growth on both sides. The feminine, left side, let's do feminine over here. Divine Feminine. Like a little message for the Divine Feminine. Hierophant. Judgment. Six of Wands. Knight of Wands. 10 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles again. Lots of knights here. And then we have the Six of Wands. I think the feminine sees the opportunity for the physical to be moved forward. I think the masculine is reading that as sex, not necessarily as commitment. Okay. I think the feminine is seeing it as commitment, right? Commitment here. But, in reality, like the question is not love. Love exists here. This is not a question of do I love you or do you love me? Love exists here. What this is a question of is, okay, what do we do with that now? How do we navigate that on the physical plane? So what is going on with the masculine? Star, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands. All right, so they're making some choices. 10 of Cups. They want to go toward their happiness. Strength card, overcoming the past. Empress. Okay, going toward the Divine Feminine. I don't think the feminine's hearing that. I think the Divine Feminine is hearing a lot of delays or hearing a lot of noise, detail. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah. So there's a lot of conversation going on about logistics and details. That's very Knight of Pentacles. And the feminine's kind of just like, you know, I realize you're the physical twin, but I want feelings. I don't want physicality right now, or I don't want logistics right now. I want feelings right now. I don't know that the masculine is saying that. However, there is a sense of that the masculine thinks that they are saying love when they're, I love you, when they're talking logistics. Okay. And that is an incongruity. All right. That needs to be healed. That is an incongruity that needs awareness. Definitely awareness. So I just feel like the Six of Pentacles is about getting balanced, using the same lexicon. I feel like one of you is speaking Portuguese and the other is speaking Spanish. Like Spanish from Mexico, not Spanish from Spain even. So there's definitely a disconnect here in terms of the language that's being spoken. All right. And I see the Empress in the middle here. So the Ace of Swords is showing up. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So I do get the feeling that if the feminine feels lied to, I do think that causes an end. The feminine feels like the masculine is not putting in effort or something like that causes an end. I do think that there is a lot of happiness and joy for a divine feminine in the physical. All right. And I feel like they're kind of a little bit like, I don't know why this is happening, but I think it's the feminine is misunderstanding what the masculine is saying. Because look, the Star card and the Knight of Cups. This is a healed energy. Yes, we're talking about logistics. This is a difference of love language. This is a difference of love language. That's all. That is all. And I get the feeling that what is being worked on right now is the ability to have a shared lexicon of what we're talking about. And I just feel like there might be so many times that this kind of didn't work, or this kind of was a hit or miss. I'm talking to a group of twin flames that need to get on the same page. And I think that might even be a really good way of having the conversation. It's like, we really need to get on the same page of like what we're talking about. What do you want? What do I want? I think you have a lot of assumptions about what I want and vice versa. I think we need to get on the same page. Okay. So, because I think there's real possibility here in the masculine and in the couple, I'm getting this 10 of Cups. There's real possibility here for a long-term union. And especially because the Empress is here, all these twin flame cards are showing up. And I want to say to you, Divine Feminine, that focusing on your own healing as it relates to fear around you're going to hear something bad or something you don't want to hear, that's what you need to do right now, is focus on your own, not expectations. Like it's almost like your Divine Feminine might be valuing the story, the romantic story of this connection, instead of valuing the action that the Divine Masculine takes. So when we get ourselves all blown up with expectation, and then someone doesn't do what we think they should do, the dreaded should, then there's a conflict. And so I'm going to say to the Divine Feminine, focus on, because I'm getting this Knight of Pentacles everywhere, and this is very much a builder energy. So the Divine Masculine's love language may be different than what you think. Ding, I just got a ding. Different than what you think it is. They might be telling you, I love you in a different way than you're used to hearing. All right, we're going to dive deeper into that in the extended. There's a link below. I will pull cards for each zodiac sign just to give you some more guidance. So I didn't intend this to be a twin flame card necessarily, a twin flame reading necessarily, but here we are. Okay, so we'll do that. Link is below. I'll see you over there, Pathfinders. Let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.